journal that I've made, and the cover of this journal I have kind of mimicked from a journal that I made years and years ago, probably about 4 or 5 years ago, and I'm going to quickly show you it because this is one of my completed journals, and I will put a link to the flip through of this. I've done a flip through of this and like how I've used it, because it's basically it's a keepsake. I've kept lots of things in here from swaps, people I've done or people I've had happy mail from, all sorts of things that I've received in the mail through the crafting community. Obviously with the journal that I've made today, which I'll show you in a minute, there isn't a bead dangle on there because this was gifted to me as well. So you can see how fat that's turned out. That is in fact 2 signatures, but the one that I've made today is just 1 because realistically I did think this was way too big, and there are pages within this that I haven't used because it is just so chunky. So as you can see, the back of this one I didn't cover with anything. I actually used a file folder for this, and then by the looks of it I've put some brown cardstock on the back of that. I've used some gaffer tape on this. Again, I've used that on the other one. I've done the ripping and with the scrapbook paper, and the papers that I've used on the cover of this one is actually digital papers, which you can see they were very similar. They were from ARTYmaze, and I think it's from one of the collage kits. I think it's the floral one. So this journal measures 8 1/4 by 5 1/2. It has 1 signature. There are 80 pages front and back, and I typed these out on the computer. It says unforgettable memories, whereas the words on this one was actually from a Marion Smith kit that I used to have. So we've got the black tape here to reinforce the spine. I've done stitching all the way around as well, and again you see I've just done the ripping and tearing of the papers, the digital papers, and I actually printed these out on a cardstock, not on paper. So we have eyelets and string as a closure. We've got some tabs on there as well. This will be for sale in my shop if you're interested, and also this is made with kind of junky bits, as I'm saying. It's not a complete junk journal as such, because I have used digital pieces throughout the journal. So we've got cardstock sewn onto this cover, and that the cover actually was designer cardstock because I wanted the thickness of it. Knowing fine well I was going to cover it over, so I used a pattern that I wasn't keen on. The coffee dyed cardstock on the inside here with some stenciling. This has been printed out onto cardstock as well. It does make the journal a little bit weighty rather than using the paper. And again, this is one of ARTYmaze's collage collections, and I can't remember which one because she's got collage 1 and 2 and the floral one. So like I said, I can't remember which one. So I've used scrap pieces of cardstock that I've had left over from other journals to make the pocket, so never waste them. Done some stamping on here. This is a piece from my porch prints. I've made a little booklet with some cardstock, and I've just stenciled and inked that up. Just covered the top, put a little butterfly and done some stamping there, so that sits in there. We've got a tag here, coffee dyed tag. There is some postcards there from Tsunami Rose. A little flip here. This is an idea from Climmy. I've got a few of these throughout, I think, or similar. We have an ephemera piece from ARTYmaze. Excuse me. And that pops in there. And then this little journal piece here, I've just made a little booklet with, so there's quite a few pages there to take down some notes, so that pops in there. We've got a tag here with some stamping. This little ephemera piece I've just stapled on and then just popped 2 pieces of ephemera in there. And this book page is I can't remember what that's from now. I think it's from Sports Encyclopedia. Here I've just done some collaging here with some scrap pieces that I had, made a pocket with this journal card, and here we just have some more ephemera. Some of it's been printed out on cardstock, some of it is paper, but it's all been either inked up or coffee dyed on the back, and it all pops in there. So pages like this, you could just collage over, you could gesso on them if you wanted to, you could just pop another pocket on there so that you've still got that lovely design here. Again, and here, or just paper clip things on. Then we have another, this is from the old design shop, and that has been printed out onto paper. Just made a tuck there, used some scrap pieces there. We've got this large journal card here, and that is from ARTYmaze, as is this, and I believe that is as well. Got some stamping. Again, this is printed onto cardstock. Just use some designer cardstock here to make a pocket. We've got a little butterfly there, and it says "Be happy." We've got a large tag there, a journal piece, a library card. Is that upside down? Well, if it is, the bird's upside down. I think it's that way. Another little piece of ephemera from ARTYmaze. This is from Tsunami Rose. Another book page again. This is yeah, this is the Sports Encyclopedia page. I've had that book. I bought that years, probably about 20 years ago. That book, bought it from a charity shop, and I bought it for basic interest with sports and things. Done some collaging on the back here. Used this postcard, which is from a Jane Austen kit from Tsunami Rose, I think. Some more book page. Some of these pages, they've got some really lovely images on. Like I said, these would be perfect to maybe put another pocket or collage over the top of if you wanted to, but they are pretty. Some more stamping. Another page here, which has been printed on cardstock. I've done a pocket here, just doing collaging again. Some Tim Holtz pieces, little butterfly. The labels are from ARTYmaze. They're a freebie. A tag here, another one of these. Excuse me. Another climmy idea. And another piece of ephemera. And a little tag, which I've just made a little booklet with. So there is so much journaling space within these journals. Another tag, another Sports Encyclopedia page. This is, I think these pages are from the English literature book that I have. Here I've just done some more collaging, little pocket there. A journal card from Dreams Etc. That is from Tsunami Rose, and this is from ARTYmaze. That is from the old design shop. Some more stamping, centre of the signature. This page here, I wasn't keen on what was actually on the back, so I just covered the whole piece with this page, and this is a page from one of Dreams Etc's journal kits, and I can't remember, I think it's called Love Something or Other, which is something that was printed out already. Here I've just made another collaged pocket, Tim Holtz piece, label from ARTYmaze, butterfly from ARTYmaze, another tag. This is just a fold out. This is another journal card from My Porch Prints, postcard from Tsunami Rose. Now isn't that pretty? It's somebody's lovely garden. And that, again, another pretty page. Here we just got another collage page with a pocket and a journal card from Dreams Etc. A tag that I just made into another little booklet. So again, you've got lots of journal space here, and this is from ARTYmaze. Another book page, another pocket here. This little piece is from Tsunami Rose. We have another tag there, a journal piece, which I'm just showing you upside down. That is from My Porch Prints. Some Tsunami Rose, My Porch Prints again. Some more stamping. Here I just made a pocket, and this was from one of Dreams Etc. kits, and I just popped that on there. Got some edge punching there. Tag, another postcard. This one's from ARTYmaze. This is from ARTYmaze as well. It's amazing where you remember all this stuff comes from. Another journal card there from My Porch Prints. Here we just have another floral book page. Another tag. I haven't done the tags in a journal in ages, so I thought, I'd seen someone the other day and they had 3. I think it might have been Clemmy. Clemmy's always got lots of little tags, and I thought I need to start doing that again. So I made another little notebook here. So that was 2 notebooks that I got out of 1 A4 sheet of paper, and obviously you've got the paper within that as well. This was actually, the word vintage was actually off of a journal, a little journal card, and I just chopped that bit off the bottom. We've got another tag here. We've got that from Dreams Etc. So, no, not Tsunami Rose, ARTYmaze. That's Tsunami Rose, I think. No, it's not. It's Christy Art Designs. Another little tag that I've made into a booklet. So there is tons of places to add to. It's not a super thick journal, even though it's still got 80 pages. There's a big massive difference. The weight of the cardstock when you print on it kind of really holds it together, I think. So yeah, so that was my little take on one of my older journals. I mean, when you use a journal, you know, obviously I know that that's only that's 2 signatures, but even still, this one turned out so chunky. And I will put a link to the flip through I done of this so that you can see it if you wish. And this one here will be listed in my shop if you're interested. If you have any questions, just ask. And thank you for watching. Bye.